Daniel. I'm here to talk to you about Alan, our mobile health application. The average life expectancy for an American is 77 years. This means for the vast majority of you here in the room today, you will be dead in 35 years, whether you like it or not. Why? Because healthcare in the US is focused more on curative care rather than preventive care. It is for this very reason we use Alan to help you live a healthier, more active life. Alan is your very own personalized health assistant. Without any user input, it learns about your activities, your behaviors, and your habits over time. It represents the next generation of mobile health applications by not just being able to quantify you, but being able to make inferences on your health, like what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and showing how to improve. As an example, let's say we have a fictitious person, John Smith. He's your typical 9-to-5 guy. He's always all day at the computer working. Alan recognizes that his activity levels might be low, or his activity levels is low, and infers that his metabolism is also low, and can recommend that he take a 30-minute jog when he gets back home. Why? Because inactivity has been linked to diabetes, hypertension, and even high blood pressure. Now, there is no such application that exists in the App Store today. Why should you believe we can deliver? Because we have a team of rock stars, literally. Our CEO and co-founder, Matthew, while being a full-time college student, he grew his first mobile startup from 0 to 15,000 in revenue, all while being a full-time college student. Our very latest engineering hire, Srini, he holds a PhD in computer science with particular focus on data science. And myself, I'm the CTO. Myself, Daniel, I wrote a book on wireless sensor networks, an internationally selling book on wireless sensor networks that was published by Wiley just last year. My research over the last 4 years has focused on making sense of sensor data. That is, the kind of data that Alan uses, the kind of data your phone uses today. We've also known each other for a very, very long time. For instance, I've known Matthew for the last 7 years, and known Srini for the last 3.5 years. And we've worked together with a number of different people. So we're a very tight-knit team. But now, enough about the team. Now, what about the marketplace? Revenue for mobile health applications in 2011 was 714 million. That represents a 7-fold increase over the previous years. Mobile health applications also appears to be the second fastest growing category in the App Store, second only to entertainment applications. That's very good. On the competition, well, there are lots of competitions out there. I'm sure you know that there's Fitbit, there's Nike Plus, there's even Nike Fuel Band, there's Rocky Band, all this. But these guys are essentially calorie counters. They give you the numbers behind your health. They tell you how many calories you lost today, or how many calories you gained, how many steps you've taken. But Alan is not only able to quantify you, but it tells you what those numbers mean and what to do about them. That's a very, very particular difference. And for progress, how far have we gone to date? Well, we've signed up 2 universities to deploy Alan to their students. That's 2 partners, 2 university partners. And I've been working with a variety of testers, from doctors to fitness professionals to everyday people like you and I, who really want to improve their health. We said the number of our testers double every 2 weeks, and we're on track to hit 1,000 testers by the end of March. We've also launched 2 betas. And we're on track to release our application in the App Stores by the end of February. What's next? Well, we need some funding, naturally. We need about 75,000 minimum in seed funding to last for the next 6 months. We also need 75,000 in funding gives you a full-time team of people committed to making Alan work, and also helps us build our infrastructure to store and process the kinds of data Alan needs. We also need advising folks who know a lot about the health space, because as a relatively young team, we need a lot of help in that area. Also need connections to the health industry. All those of you who know people in the health industry, we're happy to talk to you. So I'd like to leave you all with just one last statement. Next time you eat those fries or those burgers, remember it's not too late to live a healthier life. With tools like Alan, who knows, you might get to see your great grandchildren. Thank you.
All right. Good job. I don't think we can come too close. Judges.
You didn't really show the app, so just describe what does a user get, and what does it do?
You get the application, you run it, set it and forget it. So in the background, it's running, it's collecting information from your sensors, making sense of that data.
Which sensors?
Well,
gyroscope?
The gyroscope, the accelerometer, the GPS for context, and Wi-Fi. And it tries to infer what activities you're doing over what period of time, and from that gives very, very complex video model. Based on that, we're able to recommend certain health recommendations to you, like, okay, typically every Friday you drive to that convenience store down the road to get those apps. And then, hey, you know what? Because you were inactive most of the day today, why don't you walk to that store? It's going to give you help by this amount of by some number. Give you some number.
So you're suggesting that it's going to recognize that your typical pattern has you in the car going a couple blocks, and it's going to prompt you to interrupt and say instead you should walk those couple blocks?
So the whole point is trying to use accurate models over time. So before you actually perform an activity, it's going to tell you ahead of time. Hey, you might want to walk to point X because it's going to give you some amount of stuff for a period of time. So it's really the next generation of mobile health application by not just telling you what you gain today or you get X or Y.
So does it have this problem where, presuming I've installed it and had it active for many, many months, then it can start to give me very exciting and very helpful feedback?
Okay, that's a very interesting problem. Like the whole bootstrap essentially is like
right.
So it's like that's a problem most people have also. Well, in our case, giving you just a couple of questions like typically when you go to work, certain questions about you can answer. We can find out whose other profile or whose other profile on our system matches you, matches yours. And based on, it's like clustering. Based on the concept quality, you can give recommendations from there and make it more personalized as we get more data. So that's how we try to overcome that problem of having no data initially.
Honey?
Just to continue on that line of questioning, could you describe just one or two scenarios that are going to be hooking people, to use your app? So I download your app, like what am I going to be able to do that's going to cause me to keep it running? We'll come back to it.
For one thing, I think the whole life meter feature. It's like it's a play for us. It's a life meter. So but the whole point of having a life meter there is so that you go out, you start, it goes positive or it can go negative. Like are you adding minutes to your life or hours to your life? Or are you taking hours away from your life? So that's the whole point of having that in there is to get you always checking every day or every hour.
Life meter, I like that.
The death clock.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So like it.
So what are you gonna? How are you gonna hook up what that life meter is doing to what I'm doing? I mean, I need to understand why my life meter is going up or down.
I need to understand why your life meter is going up or down. Well,
so if I walk, it goes down.
Yeah. So it's based on your activities. Like let's say you walk a whole lot, vigorous movement and activities over a period of time. So your life meter does increase.
Am I going to need an extra sensor?
No,
or
it's only just your
built-in
phone.
iPhone?
Yeah, just your phone. So you don't have to go out and buy a device, and you don't have to take out manually.
So it feels to me as if there's two kinds of people. There's probably three, but just for the sake of simplicity. There's people who want to be healthy and fit and love to measure how effective they're being at doing that. Like Brad Feld, if you go look at his blog, he'll tell you how many steps he walked today because he runs some app and counts how many steps he walks in a day. So there's people that are totally driven by the desire to know numerically the stuff they do, and they want to get fit and healthy. Then there's people like me that like to drink red wine, coffee, and I'm prepared to trade a few years of life for being happy. And not working out, okay? And it feels to me like you hope that there's some people in the middle that don't want all the data, but do want to be healthy, and that you're kind of a lightweight version, and I'm just wondering whether those people even really exist. I think if they do exist, they probably haven't got the wherewithal to actually get up and work out to be healthy, and you're not going to help them. So I think you've either got to become more analytical, driven by numbers like in competition, or you've got to try to do something to get the lazy guys to get more healthy.
Okay, I'd like to say some comment about that. Well, actually, we do quantify you, so we can't tell you how many calories you lost today or how many steps you walk. So that is then the whole two section. Then we try to take it one step further and making certain differences on your health. This was very good reason. The folks who talked during our customer development, all the folks who talked during the customer development, they wanted something more than a calorie counter. Myself, I have a 90 close by, but I use it for like a month or two, then I stopped using it because actually when it comes to I lost 50 calories today, I don't really care sometimes. I just want to eat that pizza and get on with my life. So it's like, for them, they mostly cannot understand, like cannot put in context, what does 50 calories really mean? Is it good for me? Is it bad for me? That was why we train the whole aspect of, hey look, it goes well beyond those big numbers. Tell you what those numbers actually mean. That's for the everyday people like you and I, who might not necessarily care about those calories. I don't care about those calories. I'm not a calorie counter. If you tell me, hey, okay, I can walk to the grocery store down there and improve my health by that, I'm more likely to do something that's more actionable for me.
So you're targeting the group that I said is me. You're targeting me more than the guys that are really.
So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't frame this in terms of like trying to out-quantify self the quantified self people. This is not actually an interpretive layer on top of quantified self data, which is kind of how you're framing it. I think what you're trying to do is to reach out to regular people and cause them to modify their lifestyles to be more healthy. And I think what you're hearing here is a suggestion that you should really do something to kick the regular people in the butt to get them to change their actions.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know how this works. So.
Right.
So I write things that run in the foreground and in the background. I am aware of what Apple's sort of what they call the significant movement event, which is independent of the app that keeps you from draining the batteries. So it allows you to have these updates and you can basically create a route. I personally ride in my bike I commute from your beach to the city each day and back. So I'm pretty aware of like a lot of data feedback, and I know what the wattage is, and I know what the heart rate is, and I know how those Garmin's work. So I don't really understand, is this app going to know where I went all day long and feel my movement, and is it doing it as a background running app, or is it a foreground process?
This is background right now. You set it and close the application. So it's registered more as a obviously geolocation service, even like latitude. So once in a while, like once every hour, it's released your GPS data. Why? To not affect the battery life. It's more interesting in what activities you're doing right now. For that, it just requires your accelerometer and a bunch of other sensors, just to understand what you're doing right now.
You'll know whether I'm cycling or driving?
Yes, exactly. So those are the
traffic.
Those are the kind of activities you're doing, from walking to cycling to driving to doing a bunch of other different things.
I don't understand how you're going to tell when I'm riding, because I am faster on average in traffic, like as a bike messenger as a car. How do you know that I'm on a bike versus a car? I don't know.
That's an intricate detail. How
They
do
could
you
read the Google Maps data to know that there's red on that road now. You're moving way faster than a car can move.
All right, well, time's up. Big round of applause.